So welcome, we've got a interesting bit of news to share with you today. Every accountant's worst nightmare. Client phones you up and says they're going on national TV to talk specifically about numbers and investment in their business. I've got with me today Andy from Dock Bay, who phoned me up, what was it, about 4 or 5 months ago now, Andy?
Yeah, maybe a bit longer even, I don't know, it's gone fast.
It's gone fast, yeah, and broke the news to me that he had already applied for Dragon's Den, the popular investment programme on the BBC, and that they had accepted his application, and he was about to go on Dragon's Den to pitch his business, which he's got with his co-founder Ben.
Yeah.
And they were going to take on the Dragons, and could we help? So maybe Andy, if you want to just give us a bit of a background on how all that came about.
Yeah, I mean it's been a bit of a surreal journey really, but I mean yes, have this sort of microfiber towel business with my business partner Ben, who's based in Australia. I said to him, why don't we try for Dragon's Den? Like, we're not going to get a much better opportunity to get publicity, and also be able to speak to such high profile investors. So I applied, and I actually applied about a year ago. But as soon as I applied, they were like, we're not looking at. I applied about May last year, so we're not looking at applications till January. So anyway, they called me up a year later, had very out of date details about our company and our valuation and things like that, and got talking to them. Went in for a little sort of pre-interview, and soon enough we were given our date. I think it was in middle of May. So Ben flew over from Australia. And off we went into the studio. It was a very unique experience. We got picked up at about 6:30 in the morning, taken to the studio, and we went on till 3:30. So imagine nervously waiting for sort of 9 hours to go, and sort of probably the biggest opportunity we've had as a brand since we started a few years ago. The nerves were really starting. We'd been practicing in the bedroom the night before, and sort of in the Holiday Inn, very glamorous. And Ben knew his stuff sort of really well. I'm always a bit of a late sort of comer to like revision type things. So
you crammed last minute.
He didn't say anything, but still struggling to get a good run through the pitch the day before. But it came to it, and then we were practicing a lot during the day, and then next thing you know, it's sort of about 15 minutes before they go, right, you're going on, and mouths just went dry. Like I don't know what Ben's face looked like, but I don't know what my face looked like, but Ben's face just went white. Like it was like, wow, this is really happening. Bit of we'd had to do. It's been quite a long process just to get there. A lot of due diligence with the BBC to make sure we were the right type of brand for their company, and then eventually sort of walking in to meet these 5 dragons. Hugely unique experience to have. Yeah,
and a couple of weeks prior to obviously you doing the big filming day, we did a sort of a lot of run through and crunching your numbers, and we did a mock Dragon's Den session where I think I played a dragon. I'm not sure what I called myself, but I did a mock session. How did that help prepare you for?
Massively. I think just having someone sort of question you quite hard on the business, and someone that knows your business as well, being able to question you on the business and sort of know where the shortcomings are, was really useful. So it was allowed us to have not too many hiccups when we were sort of preparing and about to go in terms of our when we're asking each other in the sort of Holiday Inn type scenario. It was hugely beneficial, and I think having that person that is close to your business but also can step away and knows the sort of weaknesses is really important to get a feel for building the business plan, because you've got to go pitch what your sort of how your business stands now, what your plans for the business are, just having an accountant that gets you on that page is really useful.
Great, and I know we did a lot of work before, and and a bit of work afterwards as well in the process. So thank you for coming in today, Andy, and giving us a bit of insight as to what it was like to face the Dragons. Look out for the link to the airing of the programme, and see how Andy gets on actually doing battle and slaying the Dragons.
10th of September.
10th of September. You heard it here first.